Hey guys, Ollie here from Your Guitar Academy, and I'm going to take you through how to play this D Lydian economy picking run that should be quite good fun for something to practice and really get stuck into. So it sounds like this. This lick was sort of, it's definitely not an improvised kind of lick. It was written to go over the chords. So if we look at the chords first, we've got a D sharp 11 sort of chord. So that really suggests a D Lydian scale. So that's why I'm calling this a D Lydian run. Okay, and then the next chord, so that's four, a bar on that. 2, 3, 4. And then we've got an E, but I'm playing an E sus4. Two beats on there and then down to a B minor. And 2 beats on there. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the chord progression. And yeah, this run has been worked out to go over those chords. So this is the kind of thing that's quite difficult to do improvised. So the way I did this is I just set that up on a loop and took lots of time to put it together until I got something I like the sound of. So the other thing I was thinking about when I made this is I wanted something that would work my economy picking. So if you're not sure what economy picking is, basically it's trying to be as economical as possible. So you have alternate picking, which is very strict down up, and it doesn't matter if you're picking towards another string or anything. For alternate picking, you would keep it really strict. For economy picking, we try and always pick towards the next string. So this run, for example, starts 3 notes here. So that's down, up, down, and then I go to the next string. So I actually just do a downstroke there. So I'm doing down, up, down, down. So that's where it differs from strict alternate picking, which would be down, up, down, up. I go down, up, down, down. And it just means your right hand has less work to do. The next tricky part of this, so first of all, get comfortable with doing. You can make a little exercise like that. It's not exactly how this lick goes, but it's a nice exercise to get you used to doing economy picking. So you could just run up a D Lydian scale. And that's how I started off with this lick, but I realized that I run out of notes when I do that. So what I did is I built a bit of a sequence into it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Run up 7 notes and then come back. And then run up the scale again. And when I get to that note there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the 7th note up, I'm then coming back down across 2 strings. So to make that easier to play, I did that as a hybrid pick. So I used my middle finger to play that note there on the G string, which means my pick has time to get across the strings and back onto that note there on the A string. So it's down, up, down, down, up. Then I do a hammer on, because I know I've got the hybrid pick coming up. Hybrid pick, and then down, up, down, down, up, down, down. So there, it's just very strict economy picking from here. Which it just feels more fluid. So that all goes over the D sharp 11, the Lydian chord. So this is that full run. Okay, and then we get to the end of the bar, and our next chord comes in, which is this E sus4. And at that point, we do an E sus4 suite, really. Okay, and what I'm doing there is I'm now doing sweep picking, which is probably still economy picking because I'm always picking towards the next note, but I'm introducing some legato as well. So I'm doing a hammer, a pull off here, and then up, 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 and then a slide. Now I'm coming up another little shape here. Okay, and then those times where I'm doing notes on adjacent strings on the same fret, I'm using the same finger, but you notice here, if I show you here, with my index finger, I'm just rolling that finger. So I don't get this chord playing, I just get 2 individual notes. And also with my picking hand, because it's sweep picking, I'm not having to jump over the strings at all. So I can just keep the pick really close in to the strings. And it really feels like a really flowing movement in your right hand. So that's the last lick, that goes over the B minor. And it's just a nice little melody to finish it off. It's centered around the B note, so that's why it fits nicely over a B minor. And what I'm doing is I'm sliding up, just one pick, so we get that sort of a Steve Vai-esque thing, I think. And then a tap, and then more slides. So I'm trying to get that as little attack on that bit, a little pick attack on that bit as possible, which gives a nice difference to the fully picked part previously. So the tricky things here, I think, is because we're doing all the slides with the left hand, is just to make sure that your left hand is sliding far enough so you don't get like something like that where you're not going exactly to the right fret. What I always find helps is to keep looking at the fret that I'm going to. So there, if I'm looking at the 10th fret, I feel like I can stop on it more in a more controlled way. And then the tap, I tend to do that, I think for this lick, I'm using my middle finger to tap because I'm holding the pick with my thumb and index finger. I don't really have time to sort of tuck it away like that or put it down or anything. So I just do that tap with my middle finger. So again, I'll do the whole lick slowly, and just remember to keep referring to the tab for this one as well.
Thank you so much for watching, and if you'd like to get access to the interactive tab for this lick, join our YJ Club. Plus, if your guitar learning is moving slower than you like, or you're struggling for focus, our YJ Club is exactly what you need. With custom learning pathways, an awesome website, progress tracking, and access to our community of students and mentors, you have everything you need to achieve your guitar goals. We'll see you there.